So everybody, the day finally came. Halo Infinite, we saw gameplay for the very first time. I'm going to talk about how I feel about it in just a little bit. We're going to cover the grapple hook, we're going to cover the gameplay, the aesthetics, how I think it's actually going to look better. I actually saw a lot of posts online that said the gameplay we saw was in an alpha build from January. It's very old and very outdated compared to what the studio is currently working on. A lot of people are really happy with it. A lot of people absolutely love what 343 has shown. A lot of people are unhappy with it. Personally, I'm really happy with it. I know the aesthetics and how it actually looks is going to look better when the finished product comes out. Gears of War 4 was a very good example. When they actually showed that at E3, a lot of people made graphical comparisons when the actual game came out, and it looked so much better. It had ray tracing, it looked prettier, it looked sharper, it looked more vibrant. In every way, it looked better than the E3 version they showed. So today's video is very special, guys. About 2 weeks ago, 343 personally invited me and some other content creators to have a further look at Halo Infinite. Now, we saw everything you guys saw for the Microsoft reveal event. The only big difference was 343 actually gave us a running commentary, the thought process, the design process behind the actual game, the bit we saw. We're actually also allowed to ask questions. We asked stuff about the lore, the gameplay, things about the universe. We didn't hear anything about the multiplayer, so I'll just say it straight up, there's nothing about the multiplayer they answered. But we did find out a couple key features about the game that I'm going to run through. I took notes for you guys, so let's get straight to it. So number one is Brohammer. They spoke about his design actually. They spoke about how they wanted him to be an exact opposite to the Chief. A very, very human character, very relatable, and you can really see it in the way he talks. There's a lot of emotion in the way he talks. Second, they spoke about their audio systems. They actually said that they upgraded all of their audio systems so they can really surround the player in a more realistic experience. And you can actually tell when you watch the YouTube demo, the sound actually seems way different to when you play Halo 5 or the Master Chief Collection. Next, we learned you can play 4-player co-op. We're not sure if it's going to be 4 different characters or 4 clones of the Master Chief. The next question that one of the content creators asked was, can you grapple grunts? And to 343, they said that the AI will learn to use the sandbox just like the player does, and yes, you had to grapple lots of things in the campaign. They also said that they've had a number of confidential playtesters for a very long time now, up to a couple years. So it just shows how long Halo Infinite's actually been tested behind the scenes. The next big thing that they actually spoke about was what happened in the past, what happened with the war. Is it going to be explained and in how much detail? Someone actually asked what happened to Spartan Locke, and they actually gave an answer to that and said some things are going to be explained in Infinite, other things are going to be explained in other stories, which is an implication that maybe there's going to be other stories, other comic books, other games, all other stuff added in after Halo Infinite. It could even be added as DLC. Last but certainly not least, they wanted to really hammer home the point with the AA guns that we saw, how Chief could actually go to each AA gun exactly like the Halo mission. I actually made a video 2 days ago and I was like, I hope Halo Infinite has the free roam ability like the mission on Halo and Combat Evolved, where you can actually go to which different Marines to save them first. It's exactly the same with the AA guns. You can go to each singular one. You can explore the terrain in any way, shape or form you see fit. And honestly, I really love the idea of a free roam Halo game, being able to go everywhere. I hope there's side quests, I hope there's all these different things to add in. During the actual commentary when they were playing through the campaign, they actually said it's double Halo 4 and Halo 5 combined, so it's a really big campaign. I can't wait to explore the entire Halo ring. Next up, we're going to talk about a couple of things people have been complaining about, some things that people liked, and all about the in-between and see what people's thoughts are. So a lot of people complaining that the Halo Warthog sound wasn't exactly what it was in other Halo games. I honestly didn't mind it too much. I know they've been re-recording all these new sounds. Next up, equipment is actually being able to pick up again, exactly like Halo 3. I don't mind the equipment on Halo 3, but it's going to be very interesting to see how the grapple hook works into that. Grapple hook currently, from what we've seen, has a 10-second cooldown in campaign. It's going to be very interesting to see if it's a pickup or it's for every single person. Again, as I said in yesterday's video, it's going to affect the verticality of the maps if everyone can access it. But on the flip side of that, there's equipment that you've seen as a big shield you can pick up and use from the campaign demo. Next up, we have the weapons. Now, the weapons are a mixed bag in my opinion. A lot of people said they love it, a lot of people said they hate it. I've noticed that a lot of people, just in general, a lot of people complained, a lot of people absolutely loved it. I guess that's been the whole theme with Halo fans. There's such a big divide that not everyone is going to be happy with what is put out by 343. But nevertheless, I'm going to have an open mind with everything that comes out. I'm not going to judge the multiplayer or how it feels until I actually get to play. And I really hope, considering the game is coming out holidays this year, that we can actually get some multiplayer gameplay very soon. I was low-key kind of hoping with the triple XP that's happening on MCC, they're going to drop a beta with the announcement, and then that XP would count towards your overall rank. But nevertheless, guys, that's everything I found out about Halo Infinite. I tried to fit it down in under 5 minutes just for you guys. I know you love when I get the short, sharp, to the point videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see what the future holds for us as a channel and us as a franchise. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Bye, guys.